I talked about this yesterday, and apparently no one listened. So I'm going to reiterate it again. We're in a new month. The month is March, okay? And with March, obviously that means that all of our goals and everything reset. Did we hit the members goal for the month of... What is going on? I can't get this to resize. There we go. I wanted to shrink it a little bit. Did we hit any of our goals for February? Well, engagement in February was high. It went way up. What that means is people liked the videos, liked the streams, left comments, and in general, the actual average view time, overall views, everything on DSP Gaming went up in February. Literally every positive metric you could have, even subscribers went way up. Like every positive metric you look at when you look at the health of a YouTube channel, everything was really good for February. So, if anything, as I told you guys, with January being kind of a dead month for releases, the fact that we all talked about engagement so much, you guys really bought into the fact that you want to see this channel grow and continue to be successful. And because of that, you liked everything, you had engagement in everything, and everything got good. Like seriously, like people were telling me, wow, we're finding DSP Gaming in search results. When we look for people streaming a game on YouTube, you're like in the top 5 to 10 streamers. This is excellent. I agree. This is excellent. Okay? However, the one thing we didn't do is hit our members goal. We were 10 short. Yeah, we were 10 short. And that kind of stinks. I'm not going to lie. But at the same time, it's not the end of the world. All right? If anything, from the discussions that we had in February, the issue is YouTube. The issue is not me or my content. People overwhelmingly are saying, we like the content. You're improving. The stuff is getting better. This is good stuff. You're listening to feedback, right? Everything has been positive and great. Or if that wasn't the case, everything would not have been up in February, right? Right. But the problem here is YouTube has not come through on any of their promises so far this year. If you remember, in late 2021, YouTube had a big public announcement that they were going to dramatically improve things for streamers on the site. First of all, they were paying big bucks to bring in streamers to exclusively stream on YouTube. And to go hand in hand with that, they announced all these improvements, including gifted memberships, improvement to moderation, improvement to monetization options, apparently improvement to things to the chat and all kinds of stuff, so that everyone was going to benefit, both the viewers, the streamers, everyone was going to get a positive benefit out of all these changes that was coming, right? And guess what they did? Nothing. So far, we're 2 months into the year, they literally have done nothing. They sat on their butts when it came to streaming. Now, I'm sure they were doing other stuff on the site, but they did not come through on any promises in regards to streaming at all. It's like they're just ignoring what they had said, and they haven't actually explained when any of this stuff is coming. Apparently, gifted memberships are in beta, and Japanese YouTubers have them, but there's no word on how that's going or when that will roll out. Things like Super Thanks, which is a way for people watching an on-demand video to actually do a super chat, which is kind of what you do right now on my video. You do a super chat, you get a pop-up message, and you know your chat gets highlighted. Same premise here on an on-demand video. That's supposed to roll out site-wide at some point this year, and it hasn't yet. You see? So all these things are going on, and they haven't really followed through with anything. So once that happens, I feel like once the improvements come through, then maybe there's some potential for me to say, hey guys, guess what? Now here's some really big incentive to become a member, because you can get these new benefits now that YouTube has instituted, right? Or now you can give memberships, you can help out other viewers and stuff if you wanted to be nice or whatever. But I feel like at this point, I've pretty much done everything I can do to my capacity as a content creator in regards to the memberships. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really know what else I can possibly do within reason. You know, because some people demand these private members streams and stuff. But in general, I don't see an overwhelming demand for it. I see like a couple dozen people maybe asking for it. And I'm sorry, but a couple dozen people just don't dictate everything that I do here on my streams. Maybe I get 10, 12 people who would become members if I did a multiplayer stream with just them. But that's not incentive to completely derail my schedule and hold back playthroughs and do things to do these member-only streams. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I think I'm just kind of limited with what I can do. So, let's see what happens moving forward. But, is there a monthly goal for this month? Yeah, we're back at the same 400. Okay, we're at the same 400 as we were last month. That's the goal, is to reach towards 400 and hit it by the end of the month. If we hit it, what's the reward? Well, I'm open to suggestions. We've done multiple rewards that you guys have liked in the past, and we're just not hitting the goals. For example, a retrospective event. We didn't hit the goal when we tried to do that one. Now, viewer's choice was literally what you guys asked me to do. I had people leaving comments. I had people writing me emails. I had people saying, Phil, bring back viewer's choice. This was the event that everyone loved, to pick a game for you to do a full playthrough of on your stream. So I did, and we didn't hit the goal. So I don't know what else I could do to motivate you guys to be members at this point. All right? I'm not going to harp on it, and I'm not really going to focus on it. I feel like outside of the memberships, okay, there's so many cool things going on this channel. Like I said, engagement being up, support of the channel in general with things like the super chats, tips, it's all up. So why am I going to sit here and harp on this when I can't control this because YouTube is dragging its feet, right? I'm not. I'm seriously not. I'm just going to say, it's there. You guys know the awesome benefits. Highlight a name in chat and in the comments of videos, a chat crown in chat and in the comments of videos, using all of my emotes, right? Which is awesome. Getting priority for special events. By the way, this is a good opportunity to bring this up. Ask the King. My bi-monthly Q&A show was originally scheduled for this coming Thursday. That's off the table. It's too soon, especially with Elden Ring just releasing. People are dying to see new coverage of these games. I'm not taking a whole stream away to do Q&A right now, all right? So, as of now, I have tentatively delayed Ask the King till next week, next Thursday. Now, what we'll do is next week, we'll reassess. If I still feel like it's not appropriate to take time away for Ask the King, we may even do another delay, all right? We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's definitely happening this month, but I want to do it when it's appropriate. Right? I don't want to do it when everyone's like, dude, what are you doing? You're so backlogged on games as it is. Now you're going to take a whole giant major stream away to do Ask the King Q&A. Come on. You know, I hear you. I agree with you. So, we will delay it for now. Right now, it's tentatively for next Thursday, but we'll reassess next week and see what we want to do. Okay? All right. Fair enough. But anyway, if you're a member, you get priority to get your questions answered on Ask the King. You get priority for special events. If we hit the goal, members will, just members, you know, the 400 or so members will be able to nominate and actually have a game get put into the final poll for the viewer's choice event, while everyone else, all thousands of people who are going to be nominating and voting, will be duking it out. Only the few hundred will be able to get a game into the final poll. It's a good priority, okay? So, yeah, please consider becoming a member, all right? But I'm not going to sit here and harp on it, seriously. And it was funny because yesterday, on the pre-stream, I explained. I said, guys, so you know, look, we dipped during my day off. Why did we dip? Because if you remember at the end of January, which is 31 days long, right? Yeah. Had to remember. Within the last 2-3 days of January, what happened was people rallied, and they wanted to see us hit the monthly goal. They wanted to see that Game Pass marathon. So people came on the stream, and they also became members, all in droves. It was like a 2-3 dozen people became a member within like 2 days, and then we hit the goal. Okay? That's what happened at the end of January. The end of February, which was early, because February only has 28 days, well, guess what? There was no rallying, and all those people who rallied to become a member at the end of January, their memberships expired. So I came back yesterday, March 1st, oh my God, Phil, you lost like 30 memberships. It's like, well, in reality, that was the people who rushed and became members to make that goal happen at the end of January. And technically, this wouldn't even be the end of the month. This would be, if this were a normal month, we'd still be in the month. You know what I mean? But it was such a short month, February, that you can't even really come back from it. There's nothing you could do about it, all right? So it's not a big deal, but please consider becoming a member if you want to support the channel long term. It's a great way to do it, and I appreciate everyone who is a member, and I hope you are enjoying your benefits. I'm giving you as much as I can at this point.